Hello, and thank you for watching Nocturnal Insanity's tutorial video on Anub'arak in 10-man Trial of the Grand Crusader. In advance, this is my first video, so please keep the criticizing comments constructive. My name is Corellius of the Guild Nocturnal Insanity on the Horde side of Deathwing server. Any questions regarding the video can be posted here or told to me in-game. Now to the fight. Let's first talk about what is different from normal mode. First, you only get 6 ice orbs, so use them wisely. Second, there are 2 Nerubian burrowers per spawn instead of 1. Thirdly, Anub'arak will continue to spawn burrowers throughout the third phase. Lastly, the burrowers will use a new move called Shadow Strike, which inflicts approximately 40,000 damage to a randomly chosen raid member. This has a base 8-second cast time, halved if it's near another burrower, and is interruptible. For the strategy we use, our raid consists of 2 healers, Druid, Paladin, 2 tanks, Paladins, and 6 DPS, 3 ranged and 3 melee. The strat we use is dependent on 2 paladins, but can be easily modified to fit your raid. The first phase of the fight, one of our healers drops a frost orb as close to the back as he can. A noob is tanked right beside it. The first set of burrowers will spawn, and they are focused down by 2 to 3 melee DPS. Watch for the Shadow Strike warning, and either a Ret Paladin or a Prot Paladin can use Holy Wrath to hit both adds and interrupt the cast. When the first set of adds die, Anub'arak is moved to the back of the room, where all DPS is focused on him until he burrows. Once Anub'arak burrows, it is crucial to have your raid move so that if Anub'arak targets anyone, he will not break the ice that the 2 burrowers are being tanked on. When this phase begins, the melee DPS finishes the burrowers while the ranged DPS kill the scarabs. If a scarab becomes enraged, have a hunter or rogue trinket so he does not sentence a random raid member to death. At the beginning of this phase, a ranged DPS or healer runs as far back as he can and drops an ice orb. The raid member that a noob is targeting stands in front of the ice orb and will get a hand of protection cast on him. This enables him to take an extra 6 to 8 seconds with Anub'arak. When there is 3 to 4 seconds left on the hand of protection, the member will run through the ice. In this raid, Anub was glitchy and liked to switch targets randomly, but lucky we were able to save it. Once Anub'arak is back up, it is a rinse and repeat deal, only this time Anub is tanked on the ice. The healer should be standing as close to Anub as possible in order to make the ad tank's job a little easier. Once again, the 2 to 3 melee DPS kill the ads while everyone else remains on Anub. It is crucial that if your raid has a lot of stacks of the scarab's dot, the third phase is put off as long as possible. Once Anub reaches 30%, he goes to the third phase. All of the DPS finishes the ads off and then goes to Anub. Once the ads drop, Bloodlust and cooldown should be used. It is up to your raid leader from this point on how many sets of ads you kill. In this instance, we killed 1 more set and our ad tank dragged the next ones off and let them burrow. Keep this up and enjoy the loot. Healers, as a side note, he seems to generate more health in phase 3 on heroic than he does in non. Keep in mind that you have to keep the raid at close to 30% the entire time during phase 3, otherwise he will get too many heals to be DPS through.